chat afterwards. Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Lakeland School Board Business Board meeting. Today is Wednesday, April 16th, 2025. Madam Secretary, will you please note a 7:11 p.m. start time? Yes. Thank you. If everyone will please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Jeremy, would you lead us off this evening?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, Jeremy. Madam Secretary, can we please have roll call?
Mr. Beneski?
Present.
Mr. Boyarsky?
Present.
Mrs. Brenzel is absent tonight. Mr. Gallagher?
Present.
Mrs. Morrison is present. Mrs. Roberts is absent tonight. Mr. Solomon?
Present.
Mr. Sullivan?
Present.
Dr. Trembach-Fall is absent tonight. Dr. Wyant?
Present.
Attorney Finucci?
Present.
Luke Vinansky is absent tonight, our student rep. And Jeremy Nichols?
Present.
We're good.
Thank you, Mrs. Morrison. I'll let the record reflect that we have 6 members present. Okay, we'll move on to executive sessions. We had an executive session last Tuesday, April 8th, and we had another one this evening. The sessions were in regard to legal matters, personnel, and student disciplinary actions. Informational items. Dr. Wyant, do we have any informational items?
Yes, 2 informational items this evening. First, want to call the board's attention and the public's attention to an addition to the agenda this evening. Under 2, personnel, it's going to be motion F, and that motion is going to be to deny grievance deny the LEA grievance 242501. The second piece of news is pretty exciting. So,
Dr. Wyant, before we get into the second,
Yep.
Could we just, for the record, could we just read what that grievance is, or since we're adding it?
no, it's a personnel related, so it's
No, what the motion will read.
confidential.
The motion will, what the motion
to
will read.
deny LEA grievance 2024-2501.
Thank you.
The second informational item this evening is, so we have incorporated or started the implementation of a machine shop here in the high school. It's kind of been a long process. We had a local company reach out, and it was brought to our attention that they were interested in donating machining equipment to a school district, and we were fortunate enough to get in touch with them and let them know that we do have a shop where we handle a variety of different tasks, and that machining was something that we would definitely be interested in bringing on, considering, it is something that there's great demand for from a job market standpoint, and it is lucrative. It is a lucrative career for our students if they can learn those skills or begin to learn those skills. Over the course of, that was back in the summer, we had some steps in the process to get to this point, and I'm very happy to report that just this past week, the equipment was delivered, and it was hooked up today. So want to run through the donors here. First, the machine shop that donated it's a lathe, and it is 2 CNC machines. And that the company is Galaxy Brushes. They're out of Music. So they redid their machines, and they wanted to make sure that this got in the hands of someone who could use it. So we accepted that donation, and from what I was told, this specific machine that is currently down in our shop, we're the only ones that have something like this for, like, I was told 100 miles. I don't know for sure. I was supposedly CTC does not have anything like this. I could say it's impressive. Last year, as part of Educator in the Workplace, excuse me, I went to a local employer who does machining for a lot of huge government contracts. And you see it, it's really impressive. And then, you know, one of those machines, a scaled-down version, but one of those machines is sitting in our shop right now. So Galaxy Brushes donated the CNC milling machines and the lathe. They also set all of this up. So they were here, they set the machines up. They also got Northeast Rigging to deliver the machines free of charge. And these are not small machines. I mean, they were here with the flatbed. This would have cost us some cash. So we want to give a big thank you to Northeast Rigging for making delivery free of charge. And Nalachi Electrical is the electrician for Galaxy Brushes. They were up today, totally free of charge to the district, and ran the wiring and hooked up all the machines, which would have obviously been a couple $1,000s to have that done. We did have to just purchase the wire that they needed. But really, this was a local company who really wanted to do something for a school district, and we were fortunate enough to connect and to be the beneficiary of this. And this partnership doesn't end here. Galaxy Brushes is having tooling donated. They are, you know, they're coming up. They're linking us up with the machine manufacturer to upkeep the machine and kind of bring it back to, you know, make sure it's functioning properly. All of this, again, free of charge. They are coming up to work with Mr. Freeman and students to get the machine going, to learn, you know, some of the aspects of running the machine, running the machines, I should say. And, you know, they're planning to take our kids through, you know, that real-world experience of fabricating parts that can be then used in the real world. And I want to give a huge shout-out to Mr. Freeman. He served as point person. I went to him with this and said, this company is interested in helping out a school district. Are we interested? And he said, absolutely. And this was last summer, and a lot of his own time he's dedicated to this project. I served as the point person. He coordinated all of the delivery aspects. He stayed in contact with the folks at Galaxy Brushes, and he's continuing to work with them to get trained and ensure everything is running smoothly. He's going to be here with a number of students on a Saturday in 2 weeks as Jason Bone from Galaxy Brushes comes up and works with our students on the machine. So it's really exciting. You know, we're always trying to implement something that can lead to good paying jobs right out of high school for some of our kids. And I could say, you know, with this equipment, with these skills, for our kids who have a specific interest in this trade, the skills they'll gain here, they would not gain at any other local high school that I'm aware of, and they will have an opportunity to walk out and start making some serious money in a good, you know, family-sustaining job. So, you know, and at almost no cost to the district, which is, you know, always our goal to try and increase our offerings without, you know, increasing our budget. So, you know, again, something exciting to announce during informational items, and a big and sincere thank you to Galaxy Brushes, Northeast Rigging, Nalachi Electric, and Mr. Freeman, of course.
Awesome. That's excellent news. Thank you. Informational, any additional? No? Okay. Okay, thank you. We'll move on to student recognition. We are going to, due to some extracurricular activities that are happening right now, we're going to move the March student recognition to April, so we'll have the March students and the April students recognized in April. I'm sorry, yes, in April. No, May, right, it's all March in here, thank you. Okay, we'll move, we talked about D, we'll move on to public comment on agenda items only. Do we have any public comment? Rose?
I don't know, but I'll ask Mr. Caputo and get that information for you. They do not. The comprehensive plan is, will be posted for a 28-day public review. We will do a short presentation of the comprehensive plan at either a work session or a board meeting. Our submission date is June 30th, so that would be anytime before June 30, anytime before the June meeting. So during that 28-day public review time period, and input can obviously be offered. We'll have it on our website. We'll have an input form. The comprehensive plan is instructionally based. It's not related to finances outside of something that, you know, if it was related to purchasing new curriculum. This comprehensive plan is instructional.
Any other comment? Okay. We'll move on to board committee reports. Student representative reports. Jeremy?
Yep, so I got a little bit to share with you guys. First, I'm going to start with some older things, such as our Region 8 Student Council Conference, which was held here on Friday, March 28th. It was a huge success. All 28 schools that registered attended. I personally had a blast being a part of it, but I think everybody else, all the younger kids especially, getting to learn how that kind of planning process works, had a blast as well. And the workshops were great. It wasn't just Lakeland students that presented, but also students from other schools, so that was really cool to see as well. And overall, it was a great time. The following Monday kicked off Spirit Week, which is always a blast, the biggest Lakeland tradition there is. And I'm proud to announce that the seniors clinched the win by 2 points, which is a little too close for comfort, but we'll take it. Moving on to some newer things. The sophomore class is hosting a 3-on-3 basketball tournament tomorrow as a fundraiser. We have tournaments just about every break, the half day of every break as like tradition. I just wanted to throw that out there. And lastly, on behalf of Mrs. Leslie Graham, I want to invite every board member here to the Lakeland Earth Day Fair, which is being held here in the gym on Friday, April 25th. She said that the best time to come and see everything would be from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. So I leave that with you guys. That's all I have. Thank you very much.
So you piqued my interest. Who came 2 points? Who came in second? Well, juniors. Okay. Sure, the juniors were happy with the seniors. Okay.
Just to, Jeremy mentioned the Student Council Regional Conference. The students did an unbelievable job preparing for that. We had a comprehensive planning meeting the night before. We left. They were all still here, and then they were here before any of us the next day. So they were awesome with that. And you may want to share this instead of me, but I think Mr. Phelps had a little recognition, right?
That's true. Mr. Phelps, the Student Council Advisor, was recognized as the, I think, 2025 Pennsylvania Student Council Advisor of the Year. I'm not quite sure what the exact title is, but he was recognized as Advisor of the Year for the Pennsylvania Student Council Region H Board.
Excellent. Congratulations, Mr. Phelps. Thanks, Jeremy. Okay, we'll move on to Legislative Chair Report. Mr. Badesky?
Yep. So shortly after our last meeting, there was an executive order to potentially abolish the Department of Education at a federal level, and schools like us would really be impacted by that. We would lose federal support for Title I, IDA, EA, and Title IX, Section 504. Things like this would more directly benefit, or I'm sorry, would more directly hurt districts like ours that are underfunded. So I think we need to just stay engaged with local lawmakers and state lawmakers and kind of see what we can do to make sure that our students don't lose the support that we have right now.
Thank you. We'll move on to the NEIU Board Report. Mrs. Roberts, so we will not have a report this evening. CTC Board Report. So I have an update here for the CTC report. I'm going to read the same sentence that I read last month from the director of the CTC, Dr. Carlucci. The sentence she said last month, and similar as our teachers have sent a ton of Lakeland successes. Hopefully you can share a little bit about all of them. So last month we had quite a few, so I decided to share some of them last month and carry over to this month. So from Nathan Phillips' teacher, Nathan also was our student recognition for last month. Nathan Phillips is definitely my biggest Lakeland success story. From P&G student ambassador, speaking at the CTC board meeting, in the Lakeland School Board meeting, presenting on behalf of BMT to the younger Lakeland students, and just his overall student success here in the program. He is bound for great things. He excels in theory and practical work in the class and lab. He's a pleasure to instruct. Regina Neves, teacher. Senior illustration and design student Regina Neves has recently been notified that her artwork will be featured in 2 prestigious national exhibits. Her digital painting customer service has been accepted into the 2025 PXK Teen Art exhibit at the Art Effect Gallery in Poughkeepsie, New York. The PXK exhibition honors innovative and original artworks by young artists with a passion for their craft and a perspective on art and self-expression. In addition, Regina's digital paintings, Your Eyes Deceive, Bonnie the Bunny, Customer Service, and Dreamed of a Nutcracker will be showcased and Let Them Cook, a teen art exhibit at Anne Marie Sculpture Garden and Art Center in Solomons, Maryland. No relation to Mark Solomon. This exhibit reflects the experiences, aspirations, and challenges of emerging young artists. Notably, Emory Sculpture Gardens is affiliated with the Smithsonian Institution, adding further prestige to the exhibit. And one additional. Jayla Belinsky, she and her team won first place in the 2025 NEIU Media and Design Competition. Individually, she won first place in the logo and graphic design category. She will be competing in the state competition in Elizabethtown College in May. Jayla is also preparing for her cinema movie submission for the Skills State competition. In addition, Jayla was selected as one of the Students of the Month for January at the CTC. And one more thing, she designed this year's CTC Seniors T-shirts. So congratulations to all 3 of our CTC students. Okay, we'll move on to correspondence. Any correspondence, Dr. Wyatt?
We have no correspondence.
Okay. No correspondence. We'll move on to motions. I will take the first 2 motions. I will make a motion to approve the agenda items, motion A, and motion B. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the March 19, 25 regular business board meeting per enclosure 1A. Do I have a second?
Second.
Solomon on the motion. Mr. Gallagher on the second. On the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion 1A and 1B passes. 2A, please.
Mr. President, I motion to approve the uncompensated leave request for employee 711 per enclosure 2A.
Second.
Boyarsky, Sullivan, question? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 2A passes. 2B, please.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the uncompensated leave request for employee number 111 for enclosure 2B.
Second.
Sullivan, Gallagher, question? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 2B passes. C, please.
Mr. President, I make a motion to accept the letter of resignation from Cannon Guler, high school French teacher, effective June 9th, 2025.
Second.
Gallagher, Vanetsky on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 2C passes. D, please.
Mr. President, I make a motion to accept the letter of retirement from Lisa Anselmi, elementary teacher, effective June 9th, 2025.
Second.
Vanetsky, Boyarsky on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? D passes. I just want to take a quick moment to thank Mrs. Anselmi. I can't remember, Dr. White, the total number of years she's been in service at Lakeland.
I
So
don't know the definitive number, but she's been a longstanding and excellent teacher here, no doubt about that.
So we want to thank her for her years of service and also wish her the best in her future endeavors. So thank you. Okay, move on to motion E, please.
Mr. President, I motion to appoint Nero Bono as a boys varsity lacrosse volunteer pending the receipt of all required clearances.
Second.
Boyarsky, Sullivan on the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? E passes. Okay, F is the motion that we added. Motion F, please.
I know. Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to deny LEA grievance 2024-25-01.
Second.
Sullivan, Gallagher on the question. Roll call, please.
Janeski,
Yes.
Boyarsky.
Yes.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Morrison, yes. Solomon,
Yes.
Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion F passes. 3A, please.
Mr. President, I make a motion to approve the partnership agreement between Keystone/Red Rock Job Corps and Lakeland School District per enclosure 3A.
Second.
Gallagher, Beneski, question. Roll call.
Janeski,
Yes.
Boyarsky.
Yes.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Morrison, yes. Solomon.
Yes.
Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion 3A passes. B, please.
Mr. President, I make a motion to approve the services agreement between Lakeland School District and New Story Schools per enclosure 3B.
Second.
Beneski, Boyarsky, question. Roll call.
Janeski,
Yes.
Boyarsky.
Yes.
Gallagher.
Yes.
Morrison, yes. Solomon.
Yes.
Sullivan.
Yes.
3B passes. 3C, please.
Mr. President, I motion to approve the final 2024-2025 district calendar reflecting a commencement date of June 6, 2025, and the last day of school is June 9th, 2025, per enclosure 3C.
Second.
Boyarsky, Sullivan, question. Roll call.
Janeski,
Yes.
Boyarsky.
Yes.
Gallagher.
Yes.
Morrison, yes. Solomon.
Yes.
Sullivan.
Yes.
C passes. 4A, please.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the proposed CTC operating budget for the 2025-2026 school year per enclosure 4A.
Second.
Motion Sullivan, second Mr.
Gallagher.
Gallagher. I just want to make a comment here. I'm our CTC representative, and I had a chance to work with Dr. Wyant. I don't have any issues with the CTC budget. All was fine from my perspective. Dr. Wyant, before we vote, any comments from your end?
No, actually, our contribution, I believe, was reduced by a small amount, and our number of students continues to grow. We're sending more kids to CTC than we ever have before.
Okay. Anyone else? Any questions? Okay, roll call.
Janeski,
Yes.
Boyarsky.
Yes.
Gallagher.
Yes.
Morrison, yes. Solomon.
Yes.
Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion 4A passes. B, please.
Mr. President, I make a motion to approve the Comprehensive Planning Steering Committee per enclosure 4B.
Second.
Gallagher, Beneski, question? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? B passes. C, please.
Mr. President, I motion to approve the Professional Development Committee per enclosure 4C.
Second.
Beneski, Boyarsky, question? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? C passes. D, please.
Mr. President, I motion to approve the second reading of Board Policy 808, Food Services, per enclosure 4D.
Second.
Boyarsky, Sullivan, question? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? D passes. 5A.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the list of bills for March 12th, 2025 through April 7th, 2025 for enclosure 5A.
Second.
Sullivan, Gallagher, question? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 5A passes. 5B.
Mr. President, I make a motion to approve the Treasurer's Report for March 2025 per enclosure 5B.
Second.
Gallagher, Beneski, on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? B passes. C, please.
Mr. President, I motion to approve the True Green Commercial Agreement for services at the Lakeland High School per enclosure 5C.
Second.
Beneski, Boyarsky, on the question? Roll call, please.
Janeski,
Yes.
Boyarsky.
Yes.
Gallagher.
Yes.
Morrison, yes. Solomon.
Yes.
Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion C passes. D, please.
Mr. President, I motion to approve the memorandum of understanding between Lakeland School District and the Lakeland Education Association per enclosure 5D.
Second.
Boyarsky, Sullivan, on the question? Roll call, please.
Janeski,
Yes.
Boyarsky.
Yes.
Gallagher.
Yes.
Morrison, yes. Solomon.
Yes.
Sullivan.
Yes.
D passes. E, please.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent order and agreement between the Lakeland School District and the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection per enclosure 5E.
Second.
Sullivan, Gallagher, question, roll call?
Janeski,
Yes.
Boyarsky,
Yes.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Morrison, yes, Solomon,
Yes.
Sullivan.
Yes.
E passes. F, please.
Mr. President, I make a motion to accept and approve the following bids for the elementary drop ceiling project for total bid estimate of $514,688. General construction, Schomburg Construction, $253,900. HVAC construction, Scranton Electric Heating and Cooling, $86,738. Electrical construction, Walsh Electrical, $174,050.
Second.
Gallagher, Benesky, on the question, roll call?
Janeski,
Yes.
Boyarsky,
Yes.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Morrison, yes, Solomon.
Yes.
Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion F passes. Move on to anything from miscellaneous, Dr. Wyatt?
Nothing.
Public comment, anyone? Rose?
It's getting worse. We've engaged with the state to try to advocate for additional funds, to understand the funding formula, to try and articulate to them that some of the things that are exhibited in the data they utilize to determine our funding may not be 100% accurate, which causes us to receive the lowest percentage increases over several years of all Lackawanna County districts, and to inform them that the adequacy adjustment formula, which drives our state funding now, is also, in our eyes, not adequate. So as far as guidance goes, from an expenditure end, no. From an advocacy end, to try and demonstrate that we need additional funding, yes, all the time. In our advocacy work, we don't, it's not a formal request for additional funds. We don't have a mechanism to do that. It's simply, it's done through legislation. It's done through legislation in the form of approving the governor's budget. So our advocacy work, I guess we receive our answer when they vote on the governor's budget. We were +3 this month. But, every kid is money out our door. And a general education student is 11,000. A student with an IEP is close to 30, might be at 30 now. So every kid has the potential to make a very big difference. I know that we are in the process of bringing one student back also.
Any other comment? No? Okay. I will make a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion Sullivan, second Mr. Sullivan. All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Meeting is adjourned. Everyone have a safe trip home. Thank you.
I'm going to go shut the one of those
Okay.
determination of residence